The Fiat Abarth 750 is an evolution of the great Fiat 600s. They were built with the intention to be raced competitively in the 750cc Gran Turismo class. Using the same floor plan as a 600, the 750s were bodied by coach builders and supplied with upgraded Abarth engines. Abarth entered the competition with the 750 GT Zagato in the mid-50s. These were fitted with a pushrod inline 4-cylinder, producing roughly 48 horsepower. Wearing the beautiful yet functional aluminum double-bubble Zagato body, the car had a curb weight of just 1,180 pounds. The 750 GT Zagatos are famed giant killers in both endurance and sprint racing, winning both the 1956 and 1957 Mille in class. They also achieved 15 class victories during the 1957 season. Despite the initial success, the team at Abarth felt that there was more to get out of the car. Carlo Abarth hired the well-established engineer Gioacchino Colombo to upgrade the small 747cc engine. Colombo was popularly known for his contribution to Ferrari, where his engines would lead the company to success and prosperity both on and off the track. Colombo had designed a twin overhead camshaft cylinder head with the valve set at 40 degrees to increase the performance of the small 4-cylinder. Along with the distributor drive action by dual chains, and a fuel system of 2 Weber 32 DCL3 carburetors increased the compression ratio to 9.7 to 1, producing 61 horsepower at 7,000 RPM. Colombo then produced a second iteration of the Marlboro engine, with 2 Weber 37 DCL3 carburetors with the valve set at 80 degrees, producing a specific power of 81 horsepower per liter. In July of 1957, an Abarth record car fitted with a sleek Pininfarina body and the new and improved Colombo design engine was set out for testing at the legendary Automotive Monza. The car raced around Monza for nearly 4 days, where it set 15 new records. This included an average speed of 165 kilometers an hour for 72 hours straight. This achievement was the birth of the Fiat Abarth 750 Record Monza. Carlo decided that the upgraded twin-cam engine would be installed in the 750 Record Monza production car. The aluminum Zagato body of the previous 750 GT was refined and modified. This included the removal of the infamous double-bubble roof, roundness of the front and rear, and an ample 3-section rear window. The Fiat Abarth 750 Record Monza was officially unveiled at the 1958 Paris Auto Show. It didn't take long for the Record Monzas to be noticed, as at the 1958 Turin Auto Show, Carlo Abarth was approached by Franklin Delano Roosevelt Jr., the third son of the United States President, Franklin D. Roosevelt. The two came to a commercial agreement which allowed Roosevelt Automotive Company to be the importer and distributor of Abarth cars in the East Coast of the United States. Roosevelt was also in charge of leading the 750 Record Monza's motorsport journey in the United States. 1959 would go on to be one of Abarth's most successful seasons in history. The small, unsuspecting Team Roosevelt 750 Record Monzas turned up for their debut race at the 1959 Sebring 12 Hours. Despite horrible weather conditions during an already treacherous race, Team Roosevelt managed to clean sweep the podium, finishing first, second, third, and fourth in class. The team then raced at the Daytona 1000 kilometers, where they would once again claim first, second, and third. Meanwhile, across the pond, the 750 Record Monzas would go on to win the 12 Hours of Monza, San Marino, and many more. Back in the United States, Team Roosevelt would go on to win numerous SCCA national races, including a young Roger Penske winning the 8 Hours of Lime Rock. In total, Abarth achieved 10 overall victories, 96 in-class victories, and won the Italian Speed Championship. In the United States, Team Roosevelt scored a series of 17 victories in both regional and national races with the 750 Record Monza. According to Ray Cuomo of Team Roosevelt, the twin-cam Marlboro cars are slightly heavier but faster. The pushrod 750 GT could barely reach 100 miles an hour, while the twin-cam Record Monzas could exceed 120 miles an hour. However, the biggest limiting factor was the drum brakes, as they would tend to overheat. A resolution to that problem was put into play and we will be further exploring that later in the video. The car in question today is this 1959 Fiat Abarth 750 Record Monza. This being Fiat chassis 591111 was completed on May 2nd, 1959. Finished in French racing blue, this car was accompanied with a matching interior, fitted with comfort seats that could be seen on the early factory show cars. Although all 750 Record Monzas were intended to be installed with the twin-cam Beal-Barrow engines, it is reported that only less than 20% of the 200-car production run was actually delivered with this configuration. Due to supply issues, the majority of the cars were fitted with the pushrod inline 4-cylinder of the previous 750 GT. This car was restored and paired with an extremely rare original Beal-Barrow twin-cam engine. As the drum brakes were proven to be a limiting factor, a Girling disc brake set was offered to improve the car's capabilities. This car once again being fit with this very rare front brake option. The car was restored with the intent of being shown at Pebble Beach, and even the interior is restored with original sampled material. The odometer showing just over 4,700 miles, this car has been dialed in and is ready for proper usage. This car is not very complicated, and it is overall pretty easy to use after some getting used to. The startup procedure is simple. Turn the key and let the fuel pump prime, pump the gas pedal a few times, and pull the starter handle right by the emergency brake. In conclusion, the 750 Record Monza was a huge success. Fiat had made an agreement to pay and support Abarth for every podium finish they achieved. This tremendously grew Abarth as a company and played a crucial role in Abarth's racing legacy. As 50s competition cars continue to be appreciated, the 750 Record Monza is a perfect addition to any collection. Thank you for watching and congratulations to the future owner of this incredible car.